customers. Call 888-906-3636. 888-906-3636. Call right now for $2 off per bottle. Mention GCN. Buy SinoFresh.com. It works.
I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling around the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in...
Well, Charlie Skelton writes for major newspapers, including The Guardian. He's on assignment there outside Barcelona in this resort area at this luxury hotel outside of it. And he's got some major breaking news for us, confirming what he heard the highest level Bilderberg staff of the club itself at dinner. And I wish you'd had a micro recorder. Man, that'd be gold. But regardless, you're a reporter, so it's on the record, and that's good. But Tucker's saying, Tucker told you, and this is big news. Tell folks what Tucker told you.
Well, this is confirmed. What Tucker said confirmed what we heard at dinner. And what we heard is that they were talking about the fact that there are fewer delegates this year turning up to the Bilderberg conference because a lot of them don't want to come because they don't want to be seen to come and because of the security, and they think they might get seen, so they're not turning up. And I heard Jim Tucker say that. So what you've got a situation there where this meeting is they don't want to be seen to be a Bilderberger. I mean, what on earth does that tell you about the meeting? And what does it tell you about the fact that, you know, the amount of guerrilla journalism and the amount of interest on the online community and, you know, what few journalists have been reporting about this, that kind of pressure is building, and it's turned into a situation which is untenable for some of the delegates to come along. So they've turned their back. And
well, what about 94? Hillary Clinton got going from memory, a $400,000 fine for violating the Logan Act as in the White House. And then in 2006, we know Hillary was in Ottawa. She lied about it. And here came a U.S. diplomatic armored limousine, and they pulled into the underground parking garage, and then it left a few hours later. And then later we confirmed Hillary was there. So, I mean, it's just incredible. And Madeleine Albright in 2008, there's actually photos of this online that activists shot. I was told, because, you know, we were all around the perimeter bullhorning and yelling, and there were people, so it was a several square mile area, so I didn't see it, but I saw the photos. She drove in a Volvo, and even though it was 200 yards in or so, because this place in Virginia had, you know, woods all around it, it was, you know, quite a park area around it, and they had police and others and Marines and plainclothes guarding it, that she ran in and panicked and then ran back out. And there's photos of it. So, I mean, they are scared to death of the people because of the type of criminal stuff they're discussing in there. They know. I mean, they're acting so guilty.
I know. It's like Bilderberg has become a dirty word. And I don't. If it's one of those questions, if it's not a bad thing, why not just go? I don't understand. You know, if it's just a thing that people are just having a nice chat, or if they're strategizing for the good of the world, then great. Why not just have those strategy talks, and why not just invite the press and maybe even ask a few intelligent people who what they might think about it? Maybe ask the members of the press, maybe ask the members of the public. Let's talk about how to steer our humanity to a better place. But maybe that's not exactly what's being discussed.
Now, you talk about being the last person in the hotel and them running you and your wife out with security. Describe some more what happened inside as they closed the gates.
Well, it's my wife has she's got some nerves. I was much nervier than she was. She decided to just drag her heels. We were checking out. We were about an hour late checking out. They kept ringing the room, and I was going, for goodness sake, we have to go. And she's going, no, this is fun. And she got to reception, and then she said, "Oh, do you mind? I've really got to print something out." They said, "Oh yeah, okay, yeah." And so the concierge accidentally sent her right in. This is when they were putting up the trestle tables. It was really they were getting everything just ready. All the guests had left except us. And my wife Hannah goes and sits down right in the middle of the engine of Bilderberg at a computer terminal, and suddenly she's spotted, and this extremely stern Dutch lady turns around and says, "Take her to security. Take her to security." You know, and they got pretty nasty with her. You know?
Remove this slave!
America's #1 source for independent talk radio for over a decade. We are the GCN Radio Network.
They helped to create a new world order.
We are part of a new world order.
A new world order based upon collective action.
Invisible Empire is a damning indictment of the globalists through their own words and documents.
The new world order really is a tool for addressing a new world of possibilities.
It means all the world under their control.
The United Nations would take over America. The Trilateral Commission would control the world.
Invisible Empire chronicles how men of power and influence have worked in stealth for centuries to establish an oppressive world government.
I believe, first of all, that we now need nothing short of a world constitution for the global financial system.
Global governance with the establishment of the G20.
So it's going to be an inner ruling elite and then everyone else. And I got news for you. You're everyone else.
Invisible Empire. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or PrisonPlanet.com, or watch it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
You get 150 of the most powerful people in the world meeting. Royalty, the heads of the Fortune 60. And they are scared to death of citizens, just like G20. They'll have a public G20 meeting, and then behind the scenes, the elite flies in and they meet in these hotel ballrooms. But Bilderberg is one of the oldest continual meetings of this Committee of 300, and Charlie Skelton is finishing up his report to us, London Guardian reporter. We've got links on Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com to this event. So you were talking about the day they shut it down, you and your wife being the last people in the hotel. You go into, to the nerve center where they're setting up computers and tables. I've witnessed this myself being thrown out in Virginia when they met in 2008. And they start, because I had all my camera guys split up, and they were, get out of here. Who are you? Get him. Give me that camera. And then we basically got chased out of the hotel finally at the end. But finish up with the boldness of your, Frau Skelton. And then let's get into any other things that happened.
Yeah, no, just what I was just saying that, they had to go at her, and they were, they looked at her like a slug had suddenly landed on their lettuce. And, and my wife said, this isn't a very friendly hotel. And this woman, just said, no, it is not a friendly hotel. And they threw her out, and so we got lost. But before that had all happened, she'd managed to creep behind, this is on the previous day, she was sitting behind the pool, some ladies who were running through the biography info of the various participants, and she took some photos over their shoulder. And this is exactly, I don't know if you know the scene from Rear Window when Jimmy Stewart's looking at
Alfred Hitchcock.
Yeah, and Grace Kelly's opposite the way, and the guy's coming back, and I'm across the pool and splashing about in the pool, trying to make as much noise so that they don't hear the camera clicks. And she's looking over the shoulder, and she got some good names, And
hold on. Have you posted this on The Guardian yet?
I posted the list of names. I have. Yes, I didn't post how we got it.
Oh, so now you're telling us.
Yeah.
How about the photos? Because, right now this is hot. Please get it on The Guardian immediately. Oh, please.
Or I can send you the photos. I mean, they're a bit blurry. We spent a long time deciphering it.
No, that's okay. Listen, anything you want posted that you think they don't have the nerve to do, because I know you're paying for a lot of this on your own, we are happy to post it. So, because I know you're doing some stuff outside of The Guardian. I'm going to give you a key email coming up as we let you go here going into break to get this up. Charlie Skelton, you're amazing. And we're going to get you on Monday or Tuesday after you've gotten back home to the UK and had time to rest to kind of, in the aftermath, give us your full view. But we are very thankful to you and your wife's courage. Any other tidbits that you've forgotten to tell us?
Well, I tell you, there's a nice little human story, which is that they were sitting around at dinner and they were saying they had a bit of a problem because one of the participants demanded a smoking room. And they said, but it's a non-smoking hotel. And they were trying to work out how to get around this. And so one of them pointed out that the the smoking ban hasn't actually fully come in for the next few days, so they got under the wire. I think they're okay. But it was very. There's some human stories as well in all of this.
Well, that also shows how these globalists are obsessed with their own little neurotic rules when any normal person would just ignore the smoking ban. I mean, these are neurotic people. Go ahead. Sorry.
No. I mean, I'm going to hopefully get some more on that story of the policeman who's switched sides, which would be great. And generally speaking, the police have been good. And I'd like to say that they've picked a strange place to do this, Catalonia, where they're quite independent and they don't really like the Spanish overlords. Never mind global overlords. So we're getting a lot of